Hey there guys, so Anthony Joshua has explained many things in Sky Sports' Untold Truth, the recent series that is on Sky Sports. Now he has put to bed many rumours about him being knocked down in sparring and his psychological state going into the fight. He said he never should have given Andy Ruiz Jr. the belts to take a picture with. He had this to say on the matter. In hindsight, I would probably tell my fighter, as a psychological thing, don't give them away. I always said previously the belts didn't represent me. I was responsible and a champion before I had those belts. The belts can't dictate who I am as a man. The belts can go, but I still have that championship mindset. Boxing means, to me, more than the belts. Boxing is about building a championship mindset. It's not about the belts for Anthony Joshua, it's about fighting at championship level. It's about who he's fighting for the belts, not necessarily about putting the belts on the line against lower par oppositions. He wants to be fighting those championship fights, whether he has the belts or not. Additionally, psychologically, he probably shouldn't have given his belts away. That kind of showed that Anthony Joshua was letting his guard down. I think that is what he is saying here. And he obviously did. He was just letting his guard down. He had all that animosity built up to fight Jarrell Miller. And then in comes Andy Ruiz Jr., a lardy nice guy. And it caught Anthony Joshua off guard. But it won't do next time. He has clearly compartmentalized all of his problems going into the first fight so that he can rectify them for the second fight. He also put to bed rumours that he was knocked out in sparring. He said that everyone wants to be famous rather than a good fighter. Silly stories about knocking me down. You can't even enjoy your training and work on things without someone making up false allegations and trying to get 5 minutes of fame. You bring someone into your training camp to do them a favour by paying them. Nothing like the knockdown rumour has happened. You beat them up in every round. They go and do an interview. There is a lot of envy and not a lot of realness. So Anthony Joshua is putting to bed all of the rumours about the first fight. Having panic attacks, that didn't happen. Being knocked out in sparring, that didn't happen. What actually happened? He let his guard down psychologically. That is clear by him giving away his belts. Now it seems like that doesn't symbolise a lot, just him handing over his belts so that Andy Ruiz Jr. can have a picture with them. But psychologically, should you be giving away your world titles to someone else just before you're about to fight them? You're about to contest for those belts. So probably that wasn't such a good idea, handing over his belts, because that kind of made it seem like Andy Ruiz Jr. had succeeded. He had got into Anthony Joshua's head and made him believe that he was just a nice guy. Now after the fight, and Anthony Joshua's comments have been blown out of proportion. They're saying Anthony Joshua has now become obnoxious, which is absurd really. You got to remember, Anthony Joshua is a fighter. He can be humble and nice to people and set an example for younger fighters and even younger people coming up. But at the end of the day, he is a fighter. His job is to get in the ring and go and get someone before they get him. So don't get anything twisted. He is a fighter at the end of the day. He can only be so humble when he gets in the ring, because his job, as I said, is to go and get the other fighter before they get to him. That is what he does for a living. So he can be nice to people, he can be an inspiration, a role model, but at the end of the day, he is a fighter. Guys, what are your thoughts on Anthony Joshua's comments, putting to bed all of the rumours and saying it was a psychological disadvantage going into the first fight, and nothing more? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, click the thumbs up, and subscribe if you are new. Thanks guys.